revered chief imam and then Okaye Efa ye vice president and ye flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Enhwe video etiawa ne ensambra.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a citation to His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I want to read the citation. Your Excellency. Hello. We, members of the Eid Planning Committee, really appreciate our able Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the second gentleman of the Republic of Ghana and the flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party, NPP, for your generosity and full commitment to the service of Islam and Ghana since you assumed office as the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Eid organization has become a colorful thing. Doctor, you are a captain of a ship in bringing the capabilities of the Ghanaian youth to bear, especially your initiatives in championing the cause of unity, respect, and innovations in the youth, who are the leaders of the unborn generation. Your tireless effort has put the youth, especially the Zongo youth, on a very high pedestal in Ghana today, which is praiseworthy. We thank you and really admire you. May your dreams come true. Amen. The Eid Planning Committee, under the patronage of His Eminence, the National Chief Imam and the National Council of Zongo Chiefs, are of the firm conviction that Allah, the rewarder, shall reward you in His own ways. Amen. Summa Amen. Amen. Signed by Dr. Sheikh Usman Nu Sharbutu, National Chief Imam of the Republic of Ghana. Your Excellency, we would like you to come down and then receive this citation from your old man.
Yati wa man sha'a ankara, man sha'a yati wa man sha'a ankara. Allah wa man sha'a yati wa man sha'a ankara, man sha'a yati wa man sha'a ankara. Allah usulu jami'il masikin bi abuliya.
We are seeing say we are the pa ebeduwechi. Who the borders were ebeduwechi. I believe say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enyuma pa ebedi nenim edidechi na akano ho. Na say unya National Chief Imam na okanse mpase afon ho a. Ejidi say insurance ronko ana echese ekoma ho. A bompaye kese pass re akwantintin ahode nyansa ene aboche ronko kra ema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enedi say yankopon ehye de maye na ensempa National Chief Imam akafa no ho enedi no omo bi nso Ghana man nyina so na dachi Ghana and Kaya no ebebo no so nidi we go straight to the business of the day na tese na medi nkakaya no ene yebeka Ghana transport sector onsem na Ghana transport sector no multiple phases your road here akwan once you can onsem you can road onsem a few days ago your railway train in a aviation near airport near a wiem share honsem and a maritime near in so ship near canoes in the keka home. Now transport sector in every country are critical to the economic growth and economic development of the country. Say what to me improve your transport sector na e chenyi niam bebe for example name bi wo ha wo de fa road a ne bo den says wo de be fa eposo name bi so wo ha wo de fa train na wo de kwa e kontem ena ne bo so wo fam kakra essence wo de be fa eposo na de be fa kwan so name bi so wo ha wo hia ne tentem into de be fa wiem na etumi aba ntem enti emre bia no as a man no you have to make sure say o transport sector no what building ye now the more you improve on it, the more you build it, the better it is for the economy of this country. And then the ebe say between NPP abai and the NDC abai no eduma obia aye na NPP yache. Yes, we ba bemu in the last 7 years no our contribution to the transport sector and the fisheries sector. Area one kasa be carry na wahwe. Like I'm saying, ye ne say be kyerɛw edwuma modema NPP aban de yetumi aye na wahwe so na wo de afa wabato ho decision. Now about a few weeks, I think that was the 3rd episode, you discuss the road into Yaka road and it was established here on this next chapter show say Ghana your total road network yeah inventory and I picking about 94,000 kilometers across the country. Now, sir, 94,000 kilometers. No? Between 2000 and 2016, former President Mahama, Nidia or the Bekan, and 4,636. In fact, as at February 2016, and now Kasache Parliament, on one Kasaka say he has done just about 3,800. Into 4,636 years, we and the Juben the Bekan the 3,800, no, which was about 9-10 months earlier. No, and John Mahama, His Excellency, between 2009 and 2016, 4,636 roads. This is a fact. Now do danko ekufo do ni NPP aban. Asatene ameno kasei. Yesu ye de aba ka ho ni 11,974. Enti the road conversation here, it's been settled since the 3rd episode. NDC under John Mahama did 4,636 in 8 years. We have 4,636 roads. NPP and another Danko Ekufuado in 8 years. 11,974. It's settled. No debate, no question, no argument about that. Just a matter of fact. And see, BBN who as I say, Yakuhun Tokwa, ABM. Now, railways is critical. The railway conversation is extremely critical. We are working, you know, now we boost with the railways. Because maybe what the fact acquire some point and na Ghana hano should be a western north war. Na should be a port a war. Na should be a 2 year in bauxite near there e watakwa echiho. Nanti say what to bauxite what the far road obeboka on your country in Fako. The easiest, fastest, and the best way I'll be to me there sa bauxite transportation no railways. Ebium Koko near there ye too. See a proper railway system anka. And you found for coins who a good railway system no so. Na besena at the port. No wako yini amano ego port. Sani yeno. Inti your railway sector near critical, very critical. It's a situation near boosty. Sene I don't be speedy up the economic development. Na abwa even regions and cry omo ye a friend is saying into ventures. It's a to be moving in bulk. Again, even passenger transportation create crucial. Shakra, obete pram ningo echi obe juma ewo Accra Central. Ye nyina soro pa ne nyina yetu ye car. Ne nyina yakotena car mu tro taxis, private cars na car kwan so ma. Nti in fact, wo ye juma eso report ewo juma mu 8 am. Na wo pon ejuma 5 pm. But so we took car free fees a walk office and as I for truck and for taxi and a boat and a Uber Queduma. And no partner with 50 by 6 no. Uber do office no. What you can go be 8:39. Opo Ejuma 5 p.m. Now I say the traffic mu. If it is our 5 na be few office I'll be do if you na be 9. In a day, no, we are spending about 8 hours in traffic only. 8 hours traveling. That's a typical life for us. 8 hours traveling. What the 4 hours about? Now the 4 hours are called. No, 8 hours of office. But if we have an efficient railway system, we don't have to be part of all this traffic situation. In the so when we say, Ghana phobia train move tema. Normal nam train railway uses normal best. In fact, sometimes I would drive it after a crowd more African regent in China. Once na train on upper. Let's just say the PBF afa trainer almost free tema side ho eba be say akọ the city center no makọ eduma. Efe, we need to boost it, we need to improve it, we need to build it. But what have we been doing as a country about this railway system? These are the facts. Historically, no, the backbone railway is the backbone of transport for your minerals, bauxite and mekan once no. Any kuku. There are several areas as a there are old railway system. The constituency Mangwase. Ya doso. Now find 30 mile now headed towards Mangwase. You realize there is an old railway system and Mangwase. It was transporting goods from the eastern side to the western side and then vice versa. Inti kuku for is railways. Omo bauxite, omo diamond, omo gold, omo use railways. And only the most efficient ways are to be movies are near my way in bulk. But for a very long time, it hasn't been developed and built. But recently, it's been undergoing some significant revitalization and development. In fact, the railway system it spans approximately 1,234 kilometers. Network primarily a service southern part of Ghana, interconnecting key cities, Accra, Kumasi, Takrade. It's connected, and then it goes all the way to the northern part of Ghana. And crucially, like I said, say you to me boosting your railway system, making sure it's playing its role as it should. A bit reducing congestion, cry away your road, no so. And a railway no so ne bono and yet drain to send your car a board into Uber near there. No, railway is cheaper, and then most importantly, a safer and a bit more efficient means of moving both passengers the goods, because I don't know interference any move be what's the one line I don't cause do be and so it's very important say we keep an eye on that. So this is a Ghana Railway master plan and I will until for example we are green one here which we've been working on for a while now, Great Accra and Namsana Akofa and Namkufudia. Then the plan is for you to go through Kumasi, Sunyane, Techiman, into all the red dots you are seeing, the regional capitals, and then you have the others also connecting. You have Goso supposed to be connecting. You also Goso now taking detour. No Abasunyane. You have Kojokro Mudie going through Atebubu. Now Besing Abefa Techiman. So this is what we as a country have planned for ourselves to execute. This is it. Now the question is, between the NDC and the NPP, what have we done? How have we fared? What have we been doing? What has been the scorecard for the NPP and the NDC when it comes to the railway sector? So look at this. Recent investment in the railway sector, now in recent times, buying any international investors via Kabum, launches several projects, and what governments and the private investors have been doing is to modernize the railway network. Now you expand it. So in two phases. All the railway systems in Libya a buying has been rehabilitated, and that's a buying CSC. No, see, I'm a mono, no man, I fufro. Now, all yen for France were on yen dada nibium. Once a locomotive, chukuchaka, more than once about you're improving from the old ones. And then the second part of it in here, baby, and a bini walker, yes, see for crown and so on. And also, when I explain all of that to you, there are initiatives that include rehabilitation of existing lines, construction of new routes, such as the western and eastern lines, and the introduction of modern locomotives and passenger coaches. And then, bakuya yanum kwase ni ya, ebeka wasem, bakuya ewo temampakadan kwanso anansi ya na ban kofa ba ya ye test ya yanum de ka kosi fifi se ni ya. a different crowd from the old train. And train my comfortable, when woman are comfortable, air condition, a woman near the Nina, be a kama near there. And I buy yes, I never win in send a bay. You bet to me, I improve in transport system. I want my way, both passenger transport and then movement of goods and services. But after decades of underfunding, any poor management, any neglect, in fact, until President Kufuor, and I always go to President Kufuor because it was like I always say, NPP, any NDC, there's a big difference between us. You dream core into the future, and we try to build the base of this country all the time. Yeah? All the railways are from independence. From independence, from the new Ghana democracy, so the independence from 1992. Between the NPP and the NDC, it is only the NPP that has had a focus on the railway sector. President Kufuor, Oba Bemuna railway system no na asay na a collapse a collapse. In 2001, Ochiche na buy no. The oye ene say Ochiche ministries, Ministry for Port, Harbors, and all the railways eka ho. Why? Because he wanted to renew a person railways so you focus. Because you are twatwene now you are and or the railways become Ministry of Port and Harbors to ensure say you better when you special focus on railways need to me build it ni building a strong. And under President Kufuor between 2001 and 2008, this is what we achieved, and this is after so many years of neglecting our railway sector. The redevelopment of the Tema Achimota section of the Eastern Railway Line. President Kufuor 23 kilometers. Tema Achimota 23 kilometers. President Kufuor the passage of the Railways Act. Inti on my railway mbrano or sakre mu chichiri. Yes, the beya you bet to be energy. You bet to be the abwa achichiri sector no. And we no or sign prepare feasibility studies for the development of a multi-modal transport corridor. If it Tema Port. Echo the way all the way to the northern part of Ghana using railway from Tema to Akosomu, the Volta Lake, and all of that. And President Kufuor making sure say railway system na asena ya babe to you know. Afidie obeshe mukina not the holdings required there. Abem to put all the things in place to make sure say Ghana's railway is revived again. Now the Bia become one of the reasons why we have the next chapter show is to not make that mistake we made in the 2008 elections. 2008, Adia Bia President Kufuor fire CSC na yebedu 2008 ananka ese yetwaso bia no. Yanom eba be kache Ghana for say President Kufuor ne naban ya kronfo. Mo wia Ghana ske nyina, wia Ghana gold, ne Ghana japade nyina. Nti Ghana for nto abentia wo. Of course, mo be kaya, I always remind us that was the time na Ghana President Kufuor nya difficulties kakra. In fact, in the year 2008, and I'll keep reminding us, fu or shorty, fu or bo ekosro. Yenya global economic crunch, ema economy no, emu be yedin kakra. Enunti, they are almost here and say, when they realized that there was this difficulty in that election year, no, and then they started pressing our emotions. Nti, afedomu de drone efe, because nipa no, ono so ya no pa, because fu or boy yedinti, niyama bon so yedi wukrum. And afi no fu or the kramo be kaya. Ne boy de enso pe bia tokra na wunya obakodi 2-3 days and say aton 1 gallon amount and then the ma ade ne ye yakra ne say yenya water shortage enti mo kai ko 4 gallon. That was the time na kra yellow gallon na do consensus. In fact Accra has center of Accra do baby no na bi mu kra de gallons e consensus of water akese mu e ko fie. So the country was going through difficulties in the year 2008 and then they took advantage. Na nipa no onyansu fuel a shortage enti bia obeke bia no imu be ne ya. So Ghanaians had no choice. In fact, no Ghanaian can be blamed for what happened in the 2008 elections. But today, we can be blamed if we make the same mistake because we learned our lessons. Between 2009 and 2016, President Kufuor said, railway hundi nyina na kenim se mo abade anka mbeto aso na nka mahye de na onwa ye de omo ye ni omo buy office no. In fact, the sector was moved back to the Ministry of Transport. It's omo mane iraye. It's that President Kufuor I'm making sure say your port, harbors and railway. So they be a special focus no. Again they went back like they did before President Kufuor no. So railways no iraye in the scheme of affairs because there is one man is special attention to be nyasa ho den shronko no and fine. But of course omo ye kakra The reconstruction of the 15-kilometer Takoradi to Kojo Krom Second D section of the Western Railway line on a narrow gauge with a dual gauge sleepers. Like I said, on the next chapter show, fact only. So this is a scorecard of the NDC when it comes to the railways. And here, I'm 15-kilometer Takoradi Kojo Krom Second D section. No doubt about that. They did that. And that is to their credit. Fast forward. By the time we do 2016, like I keep saying, we say no, we made a big mistake by not allowing the NPP government to continue the good work President Kufuor is doing. Because it was for or man be anywhere because we bet me run it for 10, 20 years are only difficulties. We difficulties. But I see a way near say, okay, how now what about? So you share baby Ayeka could do near my yana. No crepa say, ye be jadi I any negu film. Yakoko fa ya no ba just because I want check akraba na ade ne yem fire dream ko kakra na mobile o mababa ya na ya no mobile o mantumi anye no so ne yem bo no ho bai ne ye hye mo kenkran say mo moden na mo fixe sa e friend say situation no is extremely important say ye kokoto about 2024 ye de betu echim say ye koto aba to protect the gains are yet to be no then we chart the way forward going into the future. Now, answer na member dia Kufuado Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by Aye and it to me achieve in the railway sector. Mommy and video way nembra.
We made many mistakes after independence. But one of the biggest mistakes we made after independence is letting our railway system go to waste. That is why when I came to office in 2017, I said everything that was possible to be done system in our country, I am going to do it. And I'm going to find the money, I'm going to find the resources to revive the railway system in Ghana.
And the Kufuor administration, a buyer na you say, I didn't President Kufuor buy na railways a good atitia pansaminti or better Ministry for Port Harbors and Railways. Utumi ma railways and chakra be buy, then kill himself come back to us. Nakadena could him preoccupy. Because social President Kufuor plan na or planning ke bidu be a Ghana ha. So who took away for Kumasi Bank and Cranka train out the beba. And now took away from Krayakota land the train because see ananka withdraw. But 8 good years no. Dear President Kufuor in about to a standstill. And shut down found what this from Kwanshi because I didn't cry a good ministry, no, and my echo to tell baby. And see, on my penny for the buy pen say Debbie, a say a sign come back near the young day, a crochet railways in the mano. And see, a manette Ministry of Railways Development. Now, Ministry of Railway Development in the Juma de Man say, on share, now railways train home seminal quickly, no, yen redeveloping and modernizing, no. Now, and may be a bit to me a ball buying na. To me, support the transport sector. No, will quite be so. Nti, ama menna say as we speak now. I buy if 2017 and 2017 NPP I buy a bar bemuno. You are spending about $1.1 billion over the railway sector. $1.1 billion over the railway sector. Now I know and once in some so any the numerous railway projects are you on my way mono. Currently, me can say over 200 kilometers of standard gauge railway lines. And na yeguswa yede Ayeka network no, and several of such things have been achieved. Ebini me buboka kraso. Construction of the 85-kilometer Tema Akosomo railway line. Biji say yemu bebre yehu sa Akosomo railway line no. The alignment later no na yede a friend say empakadan ebeka ho. And then the construction of the 22-kilometer Kojo Krom to Manso section of the Western Railway line on standard gauge. Afe, the construction of the 78-kilometer Manso Huni Valley section of the Western Railway line on a standard gauge. And no crampono, it includes 8 kilometers of lines at a Takoradi Port. And also converting into dual gauge section between Takoradi Port and Kojo Krom. And then there were rehabilitation of the existing narrow gauge railway lines. Me catch them say Obia ote in Sawum, Odim in Sawum Accra railway in name say answer na beba bemuno na Accra in Sawum ene Achimota Tema railway so na say ene ya rehabilitate ama na kama Accra Nsawom Achimota Tema section of the railways na Eastern Railway line ni nyina Kojo Krom to Takwa Western line ni nyina aban SCC no rehabilitation of the existing railway training school nti nei Kwame Nkrumah time tete wa railway school ne ye tete ye den tete ye ema railway for mo mpese mo ye adwuma railway sector railway engineers railway as a pilot or a driver, so we had all of those things and nature say now we from tete but a baby drew a friend say yes or no now yanoma say no they didn't pay attention to it but the knee and not done quick for the NPP are buying yeah ama subsequently crampono were converted no into a railway university or they are called into under the University of Mines ewo takwa and then rehabilitation of maintenance facilities look friend say maintenance facilities are omo manage no mo maintain trains no emayen no ya no so nti enei se trains de say na se pese yesiesie na etumi ko bebia e betumi ayen akasa ye wo asoman e betumi maintain sa nyoma no ena afi no yesan so ato diesel multiple units no ene me no kase eda tema mpakadan railway line no so te train no mienu no so dey about tema mpakadan railway no so ebusuafo like I keep saying ye dia ne say ye de no kra no beto abonten ukoto aba ma aban so be yedwuma ma foforo so say toma no e say onya nyina so a wo de be take decision no aka education aka roads aka health and aka railway. This is our scorecard when it comes to railway between the NDC 8 years, the NPP 8 years. This is what we did for you when you gave us the mandate. Na se wo kwakoto aba na se abato da wo kwakoto no wo pe nipa mienu no we yomo se omo ndi wanim ba akodie ni na ba akodie ni a se wo yisu sa nyina so no na wo to aba. NDC between 2000 and 2016 omo ye 15 kilometer of rail lines in this country. Takrade to Kojo Krom to Second D. And na omo ye Kojo Krom 15 kilometers. That's the total the NDC actually did. Between the MPP and the NDC, MPP ye 323 kilometers. Kojo Krom Manson 22 kilometers. Tema and Pakadai 97 kilometers. Manson Huni Valley 78 kilometers. And a rehabilitation work and I mentioned the rehabilitation work. Sir, omwa yaye na say atitia pansama ne yababe CC no. And only 126 kilometers of rail lines are not say atitia ne yababe CC no. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a scorecard of the NDC and the MPP when it comes to the rail lines. If we are going to take a decision between these two political parties, note that when the NDC had 8 years to lead this country, they added 15 kilometers of rail lines to our country. Takrade Kojo Krom Second D. When you gave the MPP an opportunity to lead this country, they added 323 kilometers, out of which 126 kilometers are rehabilitation of existing but dilapidated, destroyed rail lines. And then Kojo Krom Manso 22 kilometers, Tema and Pakadai 97 kilometers, Manso Huni Valley 78 kilometers. This is what the MPP government has done. It's established, settled, debate ended, no argument. Between the MPP and the NDC, MPP has done better in the railway sector than the NDC. The MPP number 1 under President Kufuor did better. The MPP number 2 under Nadan Kufuor, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, has done even more. The fact of the matter is that when the NDC had an opportunity to come in between NDC, MPP 1 and 2, they actually took us back. And that is why we are asking, say, we want to build the next chapter of Ghana's railway system. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wants to consolidate this gain and even expand it more. Maybe the master plan of the railway system, no, we need a leader that is committed to get that done. Between these two leaders, who do you think is committed to get it done? They are here 15 kilometers, and now they are here 323 kilometers. And I would say the next level of railway development will be to me the answer. The answer is very, very simple and straightforward. Kojo Krom Manso railway line any Very nice, beautiful railway lines. Like I said, on the next chapter show, it is a fact and a fact only. No propaganda, no lies, no twists, no misrepresentation. Inti yeka near the achiremo. Tema Mpakadan railway line no enye. Tema Mpakadan railway line no enamoshe no. Very, very beautiful edifice. Abayin aye ede ama omaino. Tema Mpakadan ena muni eguswa mushwe. Manso Huni Valley railway lines no enye. Beautiful, heavy investment. Massive investment by the people of Ghana. So if you now where we are, you should be proud of yourself as a citizen of this country. Say, as a country, in spite of all our difficulties and our challenges, we have been able to do this for ourselves. We need to be proud of that. You must be proud of yourself. This is not an NPP pride. This is a Ghana pride. This is something that what if you not say here? I said, utumi ma ukrasha stronko na etumi ma ya honhoahoa ema say woman etumi achieve bibia etise Manso Huni Valley railway line na wo hwe as a bridge, but this is Ghana. This is what this country has achieved for itself when it comes to railway. Something we haven't been able to do for decades. Ade ayentumi ayen for decades. Railway lines are Ghana nyina say yet tete pansam ye ebusiafo enei yase nyane ne biom yase akanya ye ho biom yase asori biom a ye build. We must protect this legacy. We must protect this gain. Enei baako ye 15 kilometers baako be 323 kilometers. The oye 323 kilometers say momayen to aso ne yembo de aye ho no ho bai ne ye binka ho. Na de enti a abanbon no ehia ne say omampeni kofo bai ne ni focus bia on railways. Obete ministry for port harbors and railways. And on the focus on railways, necessary never be bremu, and on the page. 8 years I NDC aban ebefa akonya fi o mampeni kufo ni NPP ensemu no. Omo the railways an ko share chiribim egu ministry no e de car transport on focus ni fi ho. Into the omo ye nyina 15 kilometers. We had to sit down and wait for another 8 years before o mampeni kufo asefo esan eba. Ye ba ye be show working 323 kilometers of railways and e de aba. 126 of them is rehabilitation, and the rest new railway lines are buying ede ababeka ho. This must be protected. This must be completed. This must be consolidated. And that is why we speak of the next chapter of Ghana's development, which is going to be led by Dr. Bawumia. One who understands this blueprint, knows about this blueprint, and is committed in ensuring say we finish this. Temahabo railway station. And Amushe, Temahabo railway station. Why have if you say London and I say UK and I Scotland railway yard? No, this is Ghana. Tema runabout. Where a Shaman railway station, a Shaman. Ya Shaman railway station. And a yeni Airway. A Shaman station Amushe as a bridge. Beautiful investment. This is an investment you should be proud of as a Ghanaian. This is your money. This is your tax. This is your loan. $1.1 billion and a buy a share railway sector nimu. A fienya railway station and a weni eshe. We a doyum railway station and a wishy. We a pong station and a weni that's why wishy. Japon station and a wishy. The Volta rail bridge, you know. In so cassia say pa are buying any rail lines at all. And I'm very sure say a lot of us have never seen this. A lot of us could never have imagined this. But this is Ghana. Ghana, we have built a rail over this large river. This is what we've achieved for ourselves as a people. We should be proud of it. We should speak of this. Say, can't want some near the home. Near proud to say, difficulties and challenges for by difficulties and challenges for who, but we have achieved this for ourselves as a people, and it's something that we should be very, very proud of. Moment share video way quickly. The
government of Ghana therefore continues to demonstrate its passion of intensifying rail transport infrastructure development to accelerate the transformation, revitalization, and modernization of our economy in order to achieve a high and sustained growth. For the construction of a 97.7 kilometers railway line in region with connectivity to the Volta Lake. As part of the project, 2 existing railway stations, that is, the Tema Harbour Station and Tema Industrial Area Station, have been remodeled and modernized. The project includes a modern rail maintenance facility at Tema, equipped with workshop tools and equipment. Some facilities at the maintenance yard include an administration block, operational control center installed with state-of-the-art train management system, warehouses, locomotive and wagon workshops, wash bay system, among others. Additionally, 6 new railway stations have been constructed, and they include the Ashaiman Station, Afienya Station, Shai Hill Station, Doyumu Kodiabe Station, Bong Station, and Dwapong Station. The Tema to Mpakadai railway line forms part of the Ghana to Burkina Faso railway line and has the objective to develop a railway interconnectivity from the port of Tema to Ouagadougou to improve the passenger and freight transport and logistics chain on the corridor to accelerate development and economic growth of both countries. Major structures that have been completed as part of the works include 137 culverts, 11 road over bridges, 24 road under bridges, and 4 other major bridges. Under the project, a 900-meter road over bridge was commissioned by His Excellency the President in December 2022, and the road has since been open to traffic to address the challenge of congestion, which is usually experienced along Accra to Akosombo routes. Furthermore, a 300-meter railway bridge over the Volta River between Senchi and Old Akrade has been fully completed. Test runs were successfully performed in August 2022 on the bridge, which is the first of its kind in the West African sub-region, in anticipation for commercial operations when the railway line is fully completed. A transition team is currently in place, going through the necessary modalities, including training for the operationalization of the new standard gauge railway network. 2 railheads are also being constructed as part of the project, one at the Tema Port, which connects to the cargo terminals at the port, and the other one at the Mpakadai terminal, which provides connectivity to the Volta Lake to facilitate the haulage of containerized cargo and other bulk commodities from the southern sector to the northern sector, and further to our neighboring countries of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. The project is being financed under an India Exim Bank credit facility at a total cost of about 447 million United States dollars, and the construction works are being undertaken by Afcon's Infrastructure Limited of India.
This is a scorecard. Ayeka certainty. Yebano. You can have pictures, near videos, location, bibia e de akire ohwe we a e change bie ni ho kasa tenten bie ni ho na ohwe master plan we e da ho a eni ye de ye adwuma e chese akra plan ankasa ne se train no ya sha se yi e be fa nkran na bia fa kofodua Buankra. Now, the entire ama aban we afa Buankra port serious a yenia bring ho den nyina ne se. Ene so be kra ne amafia broche na fa ship mu na ebisi temapota ofi Kumase ofi Tamale ofi Upper West ofi Bono ofi Ahafo Bono East no aba temapota be kra no ma. Dia Buankra inland port ne ba be ye ne se se onoma no eba bedu tema porta wo mateba embe kle woniama train kwan we ya yehu ahi train kwan ye da he ya ye ni tue eno ebe fa wo noma na fitema port iti ye normally be gu train ni mu na de afa railway yi so a na ya be yi noma no egu Buankra nti asanteman ya tede Bono ya tede Ahafo ya tede Bono East ya tede all the way to the northern part of Ghana. We will not be coming to the Tema port for clearing of our goods. Your goods, no, ebeba Buankra ewe juso. Na your goods no be do Buankra ho ena ube you nyoma no na wa clear nyoma na dey dey. We dey call back. Na Moshe plan here. One of the reasons why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia anante Ghana he nyina ebo apro nyina ne say this railway master plan no must be completed. Esi ewie, esi e de kwa ewie, esi ye hwe echi ne ye de prekope. Because ye anye ne sa, na se ye san truncate ni biom te se ne ye de yanom be share between kofo ene ekufo ado ntemu na. Na che se de ye nyina no. Ida se ye beba na de ye kakra ye kura se asei. Ana omo nsa because omo kakra bi don be ka ho. Is it 15 kilometers or so pe on be ka ho. But in the space of 8 years, ekufo ado da Mahmoud Bawumia de 323 kilometers aba. Ya sha se ye Buankra inland port. I see a connecting railways in every Tema port near the Buankra. No more the northern part of Ghana, middle belt, no. Omunyina ejai Tebawumba. Don't forget, say, Burkina Faso for Mali for countries where upper part of this of Ghana ninyina no. Omunyina do omunyoma efa a friend is saying Tema portu. Enti Burkina ni nyama ne bedu Tema. No wabefa no the anante car kwaya no the akọ debi. O share master plan here. There is a railway line planned connecting all the way from Tema Port, Ekwa Burkina straight. And this must be completed. This needs to be brought to an end. Esi ewie. Enti railways, any train stations are moshe ye kama. Train stations are moshe ya na efe kama. Na ye twegu ni nyina no. Ye de bi eba all these regions. Eastern region ebegene die. Western region ejene die, Ashanti region ejene die, Bono ejene die, Bono East ejene die. The master plan I showed to you, no, a master planner. Every region ebenya the train station, no when the railway line. Na etumi aboa na facilitating movement of goods from the ports and then connecting cities and connecting regions. We cannot truncate this. Yen to me and say we. Yen to me, Emma way and Ketri, we have to protect it. We have to make sure that we are protecting this gain and make sure that this gain is living even beyond us. It's that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia SSASM Montwaba Emano. Yen for mine next chapter nation insa. Na sa railway master plan we are yashasi. Untumi fambra ewie prekope. Obeto wasoro making sure say the Buankra inland port no ye be wie the prekope. Obeto wasoro making sure say the railways that be connected from the Tema port to the Buankra no will be done. Obehwe no making sure say railway master plan now connecting all the way to the northern part of Ghana. Kwa Burkina no ye betumi e de no so abawie. Onka we entu no ho. Na the fact na ewo ho on the ground no. And it say if you are going to make a decision between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the former president now, clearly no, former president buy no, or 15 kilometers per. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and NPP are buying over 300 kilometers. The decision is a very simple and easy one. One delivers, one just comes and waste our time. Now, moka train way. Kama, abind the buyer and di bosume abind the sea train quiet so ye be yena passengers at tenemu, the man pakadai na say at the passengers up and down. Train utrima as a plane. Utra plane more, train more as a plane. Kama, abind at the buyer. All of a sudden, abind air test training enough idea. Yet to me, I'm making sure say between and the Juma buying. Okwabrane ashade to ne car, ne Kia truck. E de train ne kwan ya car kwan nam ho. In fact, o she be a train kwan you walk ra e wonwura mu baby kra e da beposo. O de truck na fo. E de na truck no so. Say test na train ne eye no. Train ni du ho a embom na train no e den en say. Man e japade. Oman sika aban afa e de akoto ejapade a ebebo ye man nyina ekuo bi de omo se dabi se aban ye na se eye successful a o de beji de di ti ensen no ye se na embaso ambaso a abato mbre so a na ya ka kire manfo se mo so beto mo ntumi anye enti no mo nto abama ye enti omo hyeda tena se bopo kikire ye e ma ye de ka kosi kwan mu e ma ne bo efene say ebo train no kobo kanum ese no ene me no ka say high court are remanded omo ye involved no e de pese eduom asem e twom aso kama na bibia eti akoma ai ha dwen e say bibia no say nipa no odi bone no akọ court agiatum say odi bone no agiatum say oye bone e wo judge ni mo e wo court mu na tama owo court na oja tum se we di bone wa ya de en ya court ene ne Ghana mbra ne di no na omampanin dada se be ka chemo omampanin dada e san so abato nti opetuminti obisa se na ade no mo ye railways lines no mo test no oman kwahwe kwan no so nyina se bibie ni kwan no so ansa omo de chain na fa so na nya bia o railway line tenten ya ba be fa so ahwe se bibia ni so na fi akoko train e ba ina nipa bonefo mom pa de pa o my we mu mom pese bibia be ko ya mo man because of tumi amopenti mo de Kia track akosi train kwan ni fimfi na chain na be bom no na entita ma ye two train no anka yemfa plane so na nti wiem ni ehwe endi chain ni mu ana nti ka chain ne ba na nka plane so nam na plane so hwe kwan ma nipa na obi edi boni se asese ye di condemn because wa bo man ne ka ama man no abo kapre kope e delay o man development e so bampani wo kasa nipa nanim nempo nipa foforo so e dream bibi sa wan kwankwa yesa no wo mom wo tenchen e na wo ka bi e ma nipa no we dey wo ka se wo ka ma nipa ne sa pepepe wo ka bi e ma nipa no na minim se mo sa video na I don't know if we have that video, but if we have that video, please let's play the video of the gentleman who was involved. Gentleman now the Kiano, please. Mumbo sa video no mami why. Gentleman now. Na mo share video ya mo share video, mo share gentleman echi. Mo share nechi na mo hu mo jeja nechi ne omo ahofa enyam na meka. Mbaso mo sa video no mami.
Bradford, when my brother came to me that he was passing through the under bridge where the railway is. So he found difficult of passing there. So after he passed there, then he's going to offload the blocks. So after he's done with the blocks, then when he was coming back, he was not able to pass there. So he have to turn back. Even though when with the block, when he's passing there, you see a scratching under the bridge. Yeah, so after the discharging of the blocks, he's trying to pass there back, but the car was torn now. At first, the car was down, so he was able to pass there. Then he take different alternative that he will take to the railway, the top of the railway. So he passed through the railway and he started. So he said he need jack to jack it so that the car can move quickly. So even though he was coming with the jack, then he heard that the train smashed the car into pieces. So
me nim se mo hwe video ni ya. Se mo hwe video ni ya, mo hu ma me na oja driver ne chi no. Se mo ne duku no. Mo ne duku ne colors no. Ana mo se ahwe biem. Me ba chomo san bobe 20 seconds bi pe ma me. Mo hwe ma me no duku no, mo hwe kales no.
Passing through the under bridge where the
Yempo.
railway is.
Se wa hwe kales ya. E wo ma me echi ya. Me mpa bi nka ho. Mo de mo hwe ne duku no. Mo hwe duku no hye no. Na mo hwe kales na wo duku ni mu no. Na mo hwe omo tena TV so ni radio so any social media. Eka isa brante ni ye boni bia because ya fa drone any plane and kwhwe train kwan so abra na train na muntina ekobo mu no mo beti ase ye ka se amamboyfo a omo be ye nchempe o ye ka se omamboy ni a omamboy ni yo bi o tie kire o omo ye ho pe. Look at the colors. We have colors no hwe many colors no na bi sa ho se e dey ntina na NDC for no mu protected gentleman here no ajetum se wedi boni e dey ntina na NDC for kebi ma no e dey ntina na NDC for a protected gentleman no e ya mu mbisa sa question no na mu bisa sa question na mo hwe mame duku yo bo we nachi na sa mo de mo soto fe na mu tietie fe mu a mu be hu se enye honam ani ntokwankwa na o man we ye ni a ye prio ye ne principalities and powers pa na epre ye ne principalities and powers na epre and that is why all of us need to come together, not just to go and cast our votes come December 2024. Nemum, we are coming together to even fast. Ye be fasting. Ye be country. Near ye demand paibo. Near ye do one paibo in the interest of this country. Say ne pekobi to me tenase. E bopo bi say ye de ade ba e be fe. Abai no betumi nya ne din no wagye ne din wo munti. Yenkoko say na it tells you that enye honam ani nko an yenya ye pre nemu ewiem tumfo akakabenfo ne ade nyina ye ka ho banyaminti yankopon a ota omanga na echi efitete ebepem ne no onfiri ye chi da nti ye bekoso ye de ahoden na ye de empaibo soronko aka ho na yetumi edi enkunim ewo safo ye so. It is going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rough because these people, they are hungry for power. Omania brepa so mu petumi ama omo ho enyo man no. Nti de besi bia no enyo masem. De on be say ni bia no mo de nya tumi na enyo masem. But I can tell you, NPP na wo hotete na no mo intimidate yen. I no nti mo efi so betumi nti this is 2024. It's not going to happen. We will put out the truth. We put out the facts. We put out the real issues and make sure say as a country say ekotoba ye wonyina so papa ye based on truth. I don't know correct. And to kwa de ye ka say ye ko a e bo man no nti de be ye ne say ye de adwene enim de e betumi ato adwene aka ne ya che de ye tumi aye ene de ye betumi aye na ye de protect the interest of this country because it's not nice. It's not right. It's not fair. It's completely wrong to the people of this country. Say ni pekobi to me trans bopo echicherepo say ade no yense no ade a abanya fasika akwakoto millions of dollars na mo the Kia track akosi kwanfi mo kaya tama Kia track issue ba ya Ministry of Railways a release video no and this for because say oh video ni AI oh video ni fake artificial intelligence omo dey generate bibia say ni ho. There was no track in the middle of the road. Until the gentleman came to confess. Gentleman now confess ye crampo no. Omampende da say oh gentleman in here she. Ade na mo dey mo test train no. Man kwa nkwohwe say bibia nsi kwan no so. Can you just imagine? But like I said, Yankopon no dey efi tete eba ye no. Ompa ye chida. Na ompa ye chi a yeso ye koso ekoto dwanim. Ene no edin komo ne de. Obebo ye ho ban. Ama ye di. Nipa boniefo mo pa oman yi ahwe ase bia no edu omo sunkodem me kasa railways ni bi wo ho a ye rehabilitate na chese ebi wa na wo ho dada na ase ni ade a yesiesie no ebi ni Accra railway station na sei na net ye mo de mo amonhwe ye ba abemu asa 2017 na sei na Accra railway station here. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a trainer na ni patinemu for 8 good years. There was a government which was led by John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, and he watched people, citizens of this country, to sit in this train and ride on these railways. And they 2018, you see, this is progress. This is development. This is your tax in action. 1.1 billion US dollars. They are aye ebinye. Rehabilitation of Achimota in Sawom Session Road na meka wasem no. Eno na na omgu so a omuye. Accra in Sawom railway lines no. Eniye. Ya eno foforo kama Western Line rehabilitation in Ghana for in a creative jobs. Yeah railway signals ni creative jobs. Memu maba ne mrante so nye adwuma ye. Western Line rehabilitation narrow gauge 2018 kama ya ye. This is our story for trains, for railways. We're asking an appeal and say, let's allow Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to continue this and finish this once and for all. We must finish the Buankra inland port. We must finish the railway line that will connect Tema port to the Buankra inland port. Yeah, you know, so you training. Ye training mebu, ye training. I don't know if there's this. There was a video. I don't know if we have that video. There was a training school, old training school from Gold Coast time here. Now say at Tampa. If we have that video, let's also play that video.
In the past, the Ghana Railway Company Limited operated a railway training school with 2 campuses located at Sekandi and Takrade, both in the Western region. The school was established to train the staff of the company to enable them operate efficient railway system. The school was in a bad state due to poor maintenance and has currently received a major facelift. Following the upgrade of the old railway training school in Sekandi, now known as the UMAT School of Railways and Infrastructure Development, the
and we have a whole faculty, a whole institution, a training Mrantia Mebune Maba for the sake of railway development in this country. The next chapter of Ghana's railway development is a beautiful one. And we are not only building railways and buying trains, so we are developing the human resource. Ye training nipa ebehwe na railways ni trains nso no etumi aye adwuma esaya hifo ne be siesie no enko yi a hifo ne be ye workshops a ewo ho secondary workshop ye siesie ne nie secondary workshop ewo ho from Gold Coast to obia mfa ne nsanka eto aba ma ban bi on be the 8 good years they did not touch it and they secondary workshop a na tete apansam no yaba be siesie no into we train yi esaya wo workshop a de be ko. Now, this is how you develop a country. This is how you build a country. This is how you bring progress to a country. And this must be protected. This must be protected, ladies and gentlemen. See a bomb by. Ni ye bika ho. Ni ye siesie bika ho. Yen to me hwe na bibi aba bedri, di bibi efi aba bedri. Yen sign twin we enkonechi. And that is why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia keeps talking about the next chapter of Ghana's development. The next chapter of Ghana's development is a beautiful one that would ensure that the future of this country will be one that will make Ghana competitive to any other country that you can think of. Ebujafo, in the transport space is aviation. And see transport to Yaka road, Yaka railways, afi yaba aviation. Aviation and airport. You can't build a vibrant economy without building infrastructure for the aviation sector across the country. Anti former President Mahama obaye obesi terminal 3 ewo Kotoka International Airport. And I'm sure say a lot of us and maybe I'll be saying this for certain number when we see yes airport terminal 3. Now menka say minchaman say atwaso. Say obi saying this for say omuncho de omoye omusi airport terminal 3. Na che say ye wo terminal 1 ye wo terminal 2. Ewo your friend is saying Kotoka International Airport. That means there's an existing airport and another terminal babeka, which is true. They actually built terminal 3, beautiful edifice, very true. Now the inti and another dan kweku for the bar Bemu 2017. Now Professor Tamils has started say OC University of Ghana Medical Center. no see phase 1 70% na wedru ena nado edanko ekufa do bae ena obewie ye ena obia no wie no say me pese me sanso see another medical center but me san fancy University of Ghana ena nadanko ekufa do kosi University of Ghana Medical Center phase 2 na monam social media ena MP NDC. It is never true. John Mahama never built University of Ghana Medical Center. He has no hands in University of Ghana Medical Center. President Mienu NDC University of Ghana Medical Center. Former President Mills is University of Ghana Medical Center phase 1. When we former President Mahama baye obetwaso when we na danko kufa do baye na danko kufa do be wie e na obie ano. E na danko kufa do call parliament ekwaje besia loans na eye ka ho asem no University of Ghana Medical Center phase 2 loan na danko kufa do ne ko boss abesia no ntisi ye ka loans na NDC for accusing na danko kufa do say waji loans do no University of Ghana Medical Center phase 2 na do call parliament ekwaji loan eno ko University of Ghana Medical Center or University of Ghana eno ji asase eno de asase asobo fem eno see University of Ghana Medical Center phase 2. Let it be put on record tonight. It is never true. John Mahama, His Excellency the former president, has no hand in the University of Ghana Medical Center. In Penifo Mienu, former President Mills and Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Former President Mills see phase 1, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo see phase 2. Say University of Ghana Medical Center phase 2. Mo mfa man na danko Akufo-Addo because obaye na University of Ghana Medical Center ewo hodada there. Then the NDC should stop talking about Terminal 3 at the Kotoka International Airport because that airport has been there long before former President Mahama was in secondary school. Enei me no kase Kumasi International Airport na nado danko Akufo-Addo ebie ano on 10th May 2024. So let's put this into proper perspective. Now airport in your Kotoka International Airport. And now Kotoka International Airport, John Mahama is Excellency BC Terminal 3. Perfect. And no see whole airport. Whole airport on the name, no say Bibia and Kosovo here in Kosovo. But Osie, it's true. Perfect. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo is Kumasi International Airport. Kumasi International Airport in say kwa America na ukoto ticket akwa America ebi wo ho a airline no anase airline na ukoto ticket be bisa say ehefa ne wo destination Dallas Airport Washington ana New York ana whichever international airport enti ukwa America airport ba akopɛ na ukoto ticket a obetumi aka say obetumi ato ticket na ko airport bebre na dia open no ukọ UK usie bia o mekọ Gatwick Airport anase mpese misi ewo Heathrow Airport Ghana ha no se wutu kwan na se wo ba Ghana airport ba ko pe ene wo ho a obetumi ato ticket akọ ene Accra Kotoka International Airport into normal bo so ba no ACC eno kwa ne bebi a obetumi ato ticket ai den akọ ene Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia asakrem immediately ye be shase na ye take off pe Kumasi International Airport is going to be part of the international airport. So if you are broaching memuna oba Ghana, ubetumi a select say me ko Ghana, nemum Messi ewo Kumasi. It is no longer going to be only Accra Kotoka International Airport. Messi ewo Kumasi. That has been built and done by the Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's government. In Prempeh International Airport. Flights ebefi abrochire aba straight to Kumasi Airport we na babesi enkano no na bibia sa ni ho. Enkano no na untumi nye bibia sa. Enei Tamale International Airport nso ababe den abeka ho ebiem Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and the dear no so ababe ababeka ho, and this is the beautiful Tamale International Airport. Owie no mananso wa wasanso asiesie Sunyane Airport. Ne Sunyane Airport ananka planes nkono ene planes yiko Passion Air embre bia e chanopa ope flight fi Accra na de akọ Sunyane a ukọ Passion Air obetumi up a book you ticket no wakosunyane international airport kama to the extent say and Nancy Akra or Mampeni Abedichi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia call friend say Bono House of Chiefs yi nanado mahene ebo aban abaso ema aban crash say why are there say aban abebie Sunyane International Airport no. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a scorecard. 3 airports have been upgraded and rehabilitated. 2 of them are international airports. Ya Peja Kumase, ama Santemai, ya Peja no, ama Kumase abaye international airport. Ya Peja Tamale, ama Tamale so abaye international airport. And Abuno ahafo, and Bunu is mine so. Ya making sure say nei so person wo fi Sunyane na bank ya 30 minutes. Play man de waba obeye wedwuma de apeso ye na wi na wasen akọ. This is a scorecard and these are things that untumi enfensie moment here na no mahe e ka fa Sunyane internet to Sunyane airport ho
Udi, let's see Udi, that if Madame River won't tell us, yeah, because I didn't know of my Udi. Now, I didn't want to hear you, this kind of body, or the South Cassie say, yeah, now and over my home, yeah, no one to hit on my group, yeah. Now, get our say, yeah, send that, that day, it will be for my head, yeah. Right. I can say every yeah. Then you said yeah, and all that. Yeah. Yeah, I can say yeah. 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 Say airport. Yeah. Yeah. Then Casano. Yeah.
Yeah. Nana. Bibri eba beka ho eneyi na Kumasi a domestic airport na Tamale a domestic airport ya Peja na international na chese enchebia Sunyane so betumi nya international airport kama Kumasi international airport prempe the first international airport ena muni egusu amohwe very 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 beautiful airport no efe pa ye super massive infrastructure ena aban atam edesi Ashanti memu. This is how you develop a country. Kwan say na yefa so a ye de cheche oman we say ya na ubie oman nim ubie oman nim na ubie oman nim na ubie oman nim na oman nim etre na oman nim etre Tamale de enso na wo hwe yi Tamale de kra de nansi ye mu mi ko yusu ye chese udu Tamale na hwe airport pa wesi wo mu Tamale a na endika enti enei ye bi oman nim wofi Kumase we Asantini na utuko efi abrochiri a on mankan on fa VIP mankan ansa obefa plane won fa African war na passion mankan ansa obefa plane wo fa obaga na so fa plane wo krom na de kwa abrochiri wofi abrochiri ba on besi wo kotoka international airport ansa wa fa VIP akokumase wofi abrochiri a ebesi wo Kumase na we wura wo krom prekope. This is the Tamale International Airport. Now, next chapter, ye diane say, ye the facts no, ebeto fem. Ye scorecard ni dia ye ba mu between 2017 and 2024. Airport dodoa ye di ensaka. Sunyane Airport ye bie ema eye adwuma. Kumase International Airport ye si. Tamale International Airport yesi bigidi say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya ho kwan no ba de aka no obibiem no ye bi krai den aka ho na ene ehwe se ne a efe se wotu kwa efin kran e de akosunya ne wotu kwa efin kran Kumase ne Tamale ayemra. I believe say a lot more cities Ghana Hanso can also benefit from this. Yede nkomodie no ebewie no ye wie fisheries ene aquaculture. Fish landing sites are very critical for a lot of the fisher folks oko omo tempo no ne ade fish landing site no very important critical na yeko ekoyi nam ne ade kanu ne babe lande I say fish landing site I say lorry park ana bibia bus terminal bibia kokofa eka na mpoano fo nso omo so omo de omo kanu ne omo ade omo no ma yeden eko as a matter of fact the NDC basically constructed only 2 sites almost landing sites in the that's a fact. Jamestown landing site and the secondary landing site 2016 the NPP between 2017 and 2024 ladies and gentlemen 14 and a Saka Elmina fishing port Jamestown fishing port Winneba fish landing site Gomwafete fish landing site Abanze fish landing site Tenyabreku fish landing site Axim fish landing site Disco fish landing site Angloga fish landing site Teshi fish landing site Osu fish landing site Mumford fish landing site Mori fish landing site and Fantaman fish landing site. Now the difference between the fishing port and the fish landing site, they say fishing port no akadia bebre ka ho intend I say port prekope me show pictures na mo be hu difference no enti bi to say Jamestown say NDC 4C landing site omo ye na landing site enei NPP ba ya peja Jamestown ama ya in fishing port elimina fishing port kwa dia chance ya eye adwuma Jamestown fishing port enche bia ye bebie ano. This is our scorecard when it comes to fish landing sites and fishing ports in this country. The debate is over. No argument, no conversation, no skew, no lie. This is the fact. MPP 14, NDC 2. Truth and truth only. Ekufuado. Nana danko Ekufuado omampeni mbeka ya. Oko Elmina koshe Elmina for bose obeye fish landing site and a fishing port among no. Omampeni dada John Down Mahama kache Elmina for se obwa Sakawa. Believe it or not, yes. The former president told the people, say, Adene Doma Kuma so mu here from they've been looking for years, you know. Omampeni Ekufuado abesho mboba Sakawa obwa. And I keep saying it. Ni die na ye to me. Ni die na ne say obeka nsem. Do we have the video? If we have the video of the former president saying, say, Nana Danko Ekufuado promised, please play that video for me. Now, monfa mwamweni ne maso entie. Omampeni obi a obedi o mayenim e kache Elmina for de do makoma say mon forget Ekufuado Sakawa ontumi. Listen to the video.
Nice fishing harbor e wa Elmina ha. Nema de betimi aye afrehedumani eye. Obai was it obey fishing harbor or a Sakawa fishing harbor.
Na Nyankopon a ompa de bone. Nyankopon a ompe say de bone beto ne mind enei. This is the Elmina fishing port. This is the Elmina fishing port. Fishing port na former president can say Sakawa no. Nyankopon adaroma yesi awie na mumeyentie da Elmina omahene okafa fishing port na former president Mahama eka say Sakawa na enyade ebetumi abaso no eda ye bie sa fishing port na no minim se sa video ne ebetumi nya aka ye bossa video ne ma ye nyina ye hweye. Please watch this video for me.
Me frawo mage kwabra mage President Kufuor Abredo.
Elmina for any aje say ade edom akoma so no aba nana raho because he never believed say a debi say beba. He never believed that there will be a day omudi omani ebehu Elmina port adane nisu. This is what we call tears of joy. This is what we call tears of joy. Now, if ukromuhine etinisuo enijese, I can tell you the number of years they've been waiting for this. Nana etinisuo ewo bedwom. Nana tinisuo wo ne manfo anim. It tells you the number of years they've been waiting for this Elmina fishing port. Na say wo o mampinde da be catch us oh forget it. Na the yakra ne say we fishing port no. Osanso gu ho fi. Osanso bayo. Ade no say esaka wana entumi ye na e baye na nana e kasa edina hene e kasa oti nisuo no. Ne ra ho n'ani agye ama na bro so ada na re ho no. No mampinde da egu ho fi. Osai no ogu ho fi. N'ani nso enye ne fe woni de ntia because ekoyi a obeka opposition ache nti on etembia ensay. Now there's this video, this other report, which gives the complete view of the Elmina port. But why?
But in fact, CJ, why dear? Fishing Habono. Trans Ministry. My dear. Abna. Yes, see, we are said Otan Kodua. No, in Mika. Juma, Hayatino, Juma, Abano, Abono, and Elmina. Hayati and Koya. Yabeka. Said you know, man, Peniba to Papa, so today, but fishing Habo, we pan dear. Hey, Nanaya dear. When him say, may you fee Cape Coast. Cape Coast. And Elmina. And only Elmina, minimum fishing fepe. Habono, Mokano. Said two. The old one. I think old way no. Habono. Nanka, ye de to way. Ah, oh my Juma. Abna, oh my Juma. A Juma, a bino abono. Why, dear. Elmina. Why, dear. It's beautiful. Why, dear. It's fantastic. Oh, Charlie. My dear. Papa.
This is your taxes in action. Yet war. Sika buying bono. Bisi abaya bono. Jubedi abayin dia yeno. Ebini. Na se muhu bibia. Mampene da kai say saka wa ntumi mbaso no. Na muhu bibia nana. Okasa yeno say this is something they've been looking for all their lives. For some of them, they lived and died without ever seeing the Elmina port. And today, in the next time, in our generation, no, we have seen the Elmina port. Like I said, there was a big difference between the ports and the landing sites. And this is what the Elmina port. And see, Jamestown fishing port say, you go. So there's a video on the Jamestown fishing port. Current one, this called fish landing site. Axim fish landing site. Winneba fish landing site. Senya Breku fish landing site. Gomafete fish landing site. And see, we are showing working. We are showing working. Ye chere dia ye de omani sika no. Eye. Na ade bakwa fewo Elmina fishing port no say. Enye no kwa no mudi yo. Enei because of the Elmina port nti abrofo e de omu cruise ship. Minim say ye enim cruise ship no. Cruise ship here omo de ship no. Omo tra ship so ekwaji obani yonkofo bi omo whisker nti otumi tra ship mu no mo de nam wiase afanai for weeks no mo ji obani na say ebi ba Elmina Ghana Tourism Authority celebrates success with cruise ship arrival nti ebi ba Takrade ebi ba nti enei omo tumi be si Takrade port omo si Takrade fishing port no ma join adapt a friend say buses no the buses na koto Cape Coast Castle, Elmina Castle, Kakum National Park. No one say better cruise ship no moko. Na say ebi ba Takrade port. Ebi ba Takrade port, ebi ba Elmina port, ebi be sea. And so many things are happening on our waters. Nyama be brain na ekoso on our waters. Just to make sure say nipa na omo ba ye na omo be sea or port wona omo kokko hwe Cape Coast ne Kakum ne Elmina no. Sa nipa we nyina disque ba obedu Cape Coast obeto bibi obeto anwene obeto empaboa obeto bibi obeto nam ne ade na fisher folks yi omu nyeska omu didwa enyeska ombedi 2-3 days we ombeda hotel ne ade. This is all to boost our economy, and this is possible because we are building fishing ports, something that we didn't have. And they never be breed their cost for yensu. So Ghana Maritime Authority NPP aban ye ba be mu ni vessel ba kumpu vessels no sa we mu no eno ebo nsuo no ho ban ehwe ye nsuo no so security nsem omo ebi omo bo apro nsuo no so omo ye niam abone ni ade ene nam nsuo no so bebre na bi ni ho ene ye ba ye takrade ye wo OSV Esther Efua Okuru vessel ewo takrade ye wo Azantilo vessel par grant private odate in fact par grant den kwen ni par grant vessel ni Ghana Maritime Authority and namunsuo no so and ebo yensuo no ho ban and ehwe se yensuo nsem no e be protecting on the marine ya santoa vessel enso ewo ho oba tema ya santoa ya 2 days yo co vessel ya SAR2 ya Sajina Jete ya Nibone ya Cooperative ya Matekole. These are all vessels are ban ashada ato egu yensuo so a ebo yensuo eho eban emayen na we nyina ye we nyina no na fisheries nsem so ye hwe ene me no ka sei edu baby na on my way mu fishermen omo complaining about free premix fuel any petrol say premix ni ho yes ya short yes ya cheche. Fishermen accuse NDC of manipulating premix fuel leading to shortage nti premix ne ba na NDC from penny for no omagye emna na mka we enie there's a report na omagye na omo ade friend say omachecha momo ho omacheche premise fuel na momo ho no mo ayusu nti apofo no munya premix ayade na kasa omu tumi ye eno na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na MP ban say debi ekwa fa so ye de cheche premix no emboa ese ye cheni ye na eye equitable so bi atumi nya bi no bi atumi de koye na dwuma nti ye be automatic premix distribution no na emeye manual na obi a debi obi a ensa betu bi aka ne de ene me no kase premix automation project na ye kan wasem no the number of communities are yetumi edi bia ko ni region bia voter oti Greater Accra, Central, Western, Bono East bia voter region we 17 sites fully completed automated voter region 17 4 ewo oti region 10 sites ewo Greater Accra region 8 sites ewo Central region 8 sites ewo Western region Bono East 3 sites we nyina ye fully automated premix fuel stations are aban ewie ama ehun sunsanso no apofo na kasa kan wasem premix fuel supply to go digital and it's actually gone digital. Government completes 50 premix automated machines and landing sites across the country. Fisher folks thank Bawumia for digital initiative to oversee distribution of premix. This is what digitalization does. Eyi kronosem free ho, eyi esisi free ho, eyi niama etisi omanfo akwemu oyi free ho, and this is what the automation has done to us. Premix automation will check waste and abuse, and that's exactly what is happening. Fishers Nankasa Nekayo. Peace FM Online. Fishers Nankasa na Ekaye. Thank you for this digital initiative, which ends our problems. Fisher folks, when I say, Omanpenny, graphic.com.gh, Omanpenny, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, yada wasi. So what the digitalization about premix chenim, na obin to mean CCA, na Omanfo CCA, na yenso, yet the eye hiano. Etumi ba me etumi de couple premix for automated project e wo hafasini hwenefe we ye hafasini east hwe jawe waf hwenefe wo kumagbe hwenefe we ye ningo premix automation center hwenefe alavanyo hwenefe kokoro bite hwenefe. This is what we talk about when we say development in action. Development in action. And as a result of sa interventions are put in place near the this is the scorecard when it comes to the fishery industry. 3,161 improved fish processing ovens and distributed fishmongers since 2017. 6,652 units of outboard motors and a fishing net and Ediama fishers along the coast. 6,000 bundles of wire mesh distributed to fishermen along the coast. And I hear 50 automated premix fuel distribution centers. Automated to ensure so beer benyebi no be there ko baby ope. And the premise fuel supply to fisher folks since 2017, 526 million liters of premise fuel. And the ma apofo. Fish landing site aye since 2017, 14. Volume of fish export kwa na ekonenim. Kwa 2016, ye exported 53,100. And they mene yakwa could do 105,000 tons of fish and I exported akwa yenim. Kwa na ekosro. We've had 99.4% total increase of volume of fish exports from 2016. This is our scorecard. This is what we are talking about. We need to protect this game. We need to get this going. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the man to take us to the next level. Or no, any nipa and the pa yetumia ye nyina obetumia boho bai. No de yakoye nim prekope. And yet nyoma ni nyina na epese ya na yetumia ye. Nemum wo hwe train akwan dodo a yetumia ye. Na wo hwe train master plan here eda ho a esese ye bi Buankra inland port koso. Esi yetumi connect train efi Tema port ko Buankra. Ne efafi Buankra edeko bono. Ne efafi bono edeko north. Ne efafi north edewura Burkina. So bia sa tumi kanede. Hwe efene say landing site a yesisi 14 landing site a yesi. Omo railways yomo ye 15 kilometers. Ye 323 kilometers. Landing site here yesisi 14. Omo si 2. Several communities in Aka so sa eka omo landing site. Esremo. Moto abama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Na sa communities nso omo santumi ye den enka omo de. Ya anya ne sa enya me na meka o. Embre bi etwa mu na NDC for buy. Omo be sey no. Omo antoa so. Omo pia ni nyina ato nchen. Premix here na ye no tometedi. Esi etumi wie prekope. Ayensa omo ba, omo be cha wo mo ho. Fisher folks no edi ho adanse ye. Omo ankasa ewo ho hwe stories here wo nyina the fisher folks will tell you say yan hwe ampe kwan bi so ne yan boa na automation yan fa nkwa wie ya ebe sei o matwe akwachire airport ye bae ya bae miensa ho adwuma sunya ne na egu na it wasn't in existence and they say they atuma enya adwuma and ye bie sunya ne e ma se wope friend say wope se okọ sunya ne ba the same day in fact 2 times kra obetumi asan akwa bansa dia eden asa ene Kumasi ne yaye international airport yo prepare the first international airport into ufia brochie ba Ghana e wunya so be bankran ya so be fa VIP akọ Kumasi obekọ Kumasi straight e na won fi Kumasi mfa VIP bankran so be fa plane akọ brochie wo so be si wo kurom na wakwase ato so tamale na ne yepeja no aye no international airport yo obusuafo we need to protect this. We need to protect this. I say kwem bia e be fa so a e be protect sa e friend is against e say protect and say haji for enuanu nkremufo eko haji omu to straight fi Tamale international airport no mo de call Mecca you omu mankan and some abeto so omu to straight na omu de call ye. We need to protect this game. Intina Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba ye fie mu eba ye nan so oba edwa so oba nsore oba bebie ewu bia oni edin komo say for the first time in the history of this country yema aban no kwan na de ye no yemfa wie prekope yen wie ye dodo na aka esese ye but ye hwe de aye eni bebia abedru ya yem body aye no ho ban na yen kodi di aka no echi. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any former president say de moto nsani ani a no kradie bia ni former president ne na kwemu e be den say obi a obedi omampani a onsan so nya ho kwan emra ne mma na ho kwan say obayi osan babiem obetumi asan babiem na baako no kro oba ya na obesan babiem in 2016 kwa mo hwe kwa mo de fa so 2015 mo kai okache o mani nya so no waye odwanfunu enye de obi ka na otie okache doctor for so ni omuni negotiation bi o meto betere o muntuntia no ehia fo mba o mu gi allowance o gi from nsem say enye de o mo ka no mutie Ghana fo ye adwuma fi baako no moti ombo so memensa ye kade beke bi a wan fa ye adwuma eno mpo ye when he wanted to come back and be voted for again na sambre ya oba onsan babiem de mo amum imagine kwan a ode yen ebefa so mo men to ban man Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono so ne de kakra obetumi de aye no onfa mbe ye ne yehwe onye omampani da wa ye omampani abede kire ba ye nyina agitum se wo fa vice president aba o man we mu since 1992 enyina ato ho a there is not a single vice president no kremu yebetumi aka say waje adwuma ana wabɔ ne homɔden esen Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He's been the most active and most vibrant vice president we have seen in the fourth Republican democracy of this country. Let's give him a chance and let's see what he can also do. Opportunity eba but once. If we miss this opportunity, we don't know when we are going to have it again. It's long overdue. I process mrebia yeba na ebesiesie na ne dru bebia yebenya akwanhia 1 or 2 yenya akwanhia na normally na ada adadan na based on nkwanhia nti ye do man na shomonsa no masen atwenya kwachi na yasen afred the same NPP say embra na ebesiesie no yeba ema ye bre because mrebia no yese yesan kɔ na yesan kɔ tiesie de o masen na ansa de epese ye no yaye for the first time there Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say ohye ye ma no kwan na train no onye bika yema no kwan na airport no wonsi menka ho yema no kwan na digital and automation of premix for no on fambre wie prekope yema no kwan na airport no onye binka ho na se ye we ya na so de bewie na se ye hwe na adwuma a waye na adwuma ne so ani a na osan baye ho a na ya ma ne bia yeden account because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de so ba be ye adwuma we ya obesen abaye na nso bia ho abesen ye ho abato obiem enti embre bia o ye adwuma na obema nani ada ho ehu se wanye ne ye no ba na no. But John Mahama there, he has nothing to lose because if you vote for him this time, he's not coming back to us again. And we can imagine Ayeka ni obi to me the film. Na se yakoto ababone sa na akwako ye too late. We have an opportunity to make sure say you be protected against of this country once we pursue what is outstanding. And then I watch 5 p.m. pepepe ye be sans but yawada 7:30 p.m. menemu ebeshia na yedi enko edamasi bebre na me enshira na tesene amekaya no ene eye it na yentie dia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ka kire we friend say it for nyina enti o say Eid Mubarak to all Muslims on the sacred occasion of Eid al-Adha. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say ye observe the festival of sacrifice is inspired by Prophet Ibrahim, and I say Abraham, incredible sacrifice and obedience of the man Yame. Let us always be inspired by his act of selflessness and his sacrifice by caring for each other and also sacrificing for a worthy cause for the betterment of humanity. Yeshe Abraham anamuntu oso. Yeshe kwaya Abraham etu ne ho si ho. Ahon fama so kopa ode som nyame. Ahon brase ode som nyame. Ene kwaya otu ne ho si odi nyankopon hyehye so pepepe. Yen fondo ye ho. Yen fam boy ho na ogidi se ye nisi ya. Ye man no ebe fa no ntuma pa. Efra. Makra mu nyina. Ya mi hwaye. Bedamos.
Mojana